Hey, it's Andre Farnell, and I'm back with a new lesson. This lesson today is about learning. I say that you should always be learning, and that's just being an advancing human, being a human that is growing from state to state, overcoming obstacles as they show up in life, and a person who is also accepting their wins, because you have to celebrate your wins and stuff. One of the biggest things I see that is the largest hindrance to growth and to the learning process is a level of ego that people bring to learning. When you think that you're gonna get a new concept or a new idea the first time you try it, when you believe that you're gonna be excellent, or no matter what, on the first 3 attempts you're going to get it and it's going to become something that you can easily understand. When you bring that sort of ego and that sort of bravado to it, then you're going to have a hard time, because it's going to take multiple times of trials in order for you to make it in order for you to master the skill, and especially if it's a skill worth having. So the skills worth having, like managing your weight, or like being financially astute and managing your income and your money, or even creating relationships that matter in business and in life, there's a level of humility that you have to bring to it. So you have to be in the position of the learner. A lot of people think they know everything already. As adults, we don't look at the world with wonder and with possibility like we should. So when it's time to learn something, take on the mindset or mentality of a child. Children know that they don't know it until they reach like those teenage years when they think they know everything. Then you see where that transition happens, right? The older we get, the more we think we know, the less we're thrilled at life, the less we have wonder. So it's harder to teach people that know. And I'm saying that as a teacher. I've been a teacher for over 20 years around the fitness and mindset space, and it's just hard, difficult to learn. And so if you think you know everything and then you're faced with the reality of really not being good at a thing, then that's where most people quit. That's where you get people who stop. So take on the wonder and the understanding of being a child. Have humility. Make yourself into a student. You can't learn something thinking that you know everything. So I'd like to share something real quick. There's a key to this whole thing. Not only do you take on the mindset of a student, you have to abandon what it is you think you know. So I'm gonna say that again. You have to temporarily abandon the stuff that you believe you know in that area, because it will interfere and clutter with the new information. And then you no longer have objectivity, and objectivity is the ability to stand back afterwards and weigh what you learned with what you already knew. Hope that makes some sense. And that's a really hard thing to do, because your ego is going to want to cling to how you know something or how you understand something. And a lot of people just don't get the chance to learn something and become masters at it. It's almost like your cup is full already before you come to get your cup loaded with a new knowledge. So humility is what I'm trying to teach people. It puts you in a position to win so many different levels. As always, subscribe to the program, to the YouTube channel that you're on, Built to Thrive TV. And I would implore you to know that you are greater than any past circumstance. You are greater than any current thing that is currently happening in your life. You're greater than that too. And ultimately, you are responsible for sharing the best version of yourself with the planet. Peace.